This is Newcap News with Gina Martin.
We begin tonight with a gas leak in Lloydminster that temporarily forced some people out of nearby businesses. The incident happened last night at around 11 o'clock when a vehicle collision in the 3600th block of 50th Avenue occurred. About a half an hour later, ATCO gas personnel attended the scene and were able to isolate the leak. There were no injuries and no residential evacuations required. The city activated its Emergency Operations Center as a precautionary measure. Families across Canada celebrated National Child Day today, but Lloydminster got things started early with Let's Play at the Service Sports Centre. Parents and kids enjoyed a variety of activities that promote being active and working with a budget. Josh Ryan has more.
Cups falling and kids laughing were an hourly constant at the Service Sports Centre as families came out for the third annual Let's Play event in Lloydminster, put on by the Early Years Coalition.
To play every day is one of our themes, and also to belong. So it's an area where people can feel comfortable and fun and just really enjoy themselves with their children.
The activities included everything from coloring and Play-Doh to plastic cups and a box maze, which were a big hit for Fred Howerlich's grandson, Cabrin.
He has a tool in his hand, he's happy, so he gets to walk around, and just even the maze with the cardboard boxes, how much does that cost, and the kids just love it.
One of the draws for Let's Play is most of the items used for the activities are made from things you can find lying around.
There's a bunch of activities that were just made in our own homes that we show to families how easy it is to play with your child.
Numbers were slightly down, but kids stayed to play much longer this year, which parents anxious to get their children away from screens are excited about.
We're sitting at home with the iPads instead of getting out, like you say, into the communities, playing like we used to, riding our bikes or playing hockey outside or whatever. Yeah, it's so important, especially as they get older, to be outside and get the fresh air and play. I'm a big believer in that for sure.
Several other National Child Day events are planned throughout this week, capped with a free swim at the Aquatic Centre.
So starting at noon on the 26th, the first 100 families get in for free.
And with all of these events, parents have the chance to have fun as well.
Because in the end, we really want this to be the best place to raise a child, but also the best place to be a parent.
Josh Ryan, Newcap News.
Moving on to hockey, another split weekend for the Bobcats as the Calgary Canucks skated away with a 5-1 victory at the Centennial Civic Centre last night. Here's a quick recap from that game. The Canucks found the back of the Bobcats' net halfway through the first, leaving the score 1-0 at the end of the period. Another Calgary goal in the second would give the Canucks a 2-0 lead, but Zach Webb capitalized on a power play later on to make it 2-1 at the end of the second period. But that would be all the opportunities Lloydminster would get as the Canucks deliver 3 unanswered goals in the third, making the final 5-1 Calgary.